Being believable. One of the hardest skills in voiceover is developing the art of being or sounding believable. Throwing the announcer out of your voice and sounding like a normal, everyday person. A lot of these skills can be stolen directly out of an on-stage or on-camera actor's notebook because they're not dependent on the printed page. When you have copy in front of you, it's comforting to fall back on. You don't have to memorize the words like actors do. But most of the time, those actors sound believable because they've internalized the lines they're saying without having the crutch of the words in front of them. Here are a few tricks you can use to get to sounding real. Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. The more you internalize your part, the easier the copy will flow and become part of you. Punctuate with pauses, changes in pace, and of inflection, dynamics, emotional attitude, vocalized sounds, nonverbal utterances, and other subtleties. Allow scripted punctuation marks to guide you, but don't take them literally if they don't feel right. Allow the lines of a script to flow into one another as they would if you were telling a story to another person, not reading it. In other words, make your performance as conversational as possible. Lift your lines instead of reading them. In other words, look at the line, then say it, looking at the director or engineer if they're with you in the studio. Add your personal spin to make the copy your own. Don't become so focused on your character that you lose sight of the whole story. Don't exaggerate your character's attitude, speech patterns, or other characteristics unless the script specifically calls for an over-the-top characterization. Speak your lines to one person, or a few, real or imagined, expecting that they'll respond. Pretend you're speaking to your best friend or close relative. Underplay rather than overplay. Louder isn't better. When in doubt, pull back, speak softer, and be more natural. Sometimes less is more. Keep your body posture in a stance consistent with the character you're playing. Don't read. Talk to the audience, not at them. Enunciate, but be careful not to over-enunciate. Break up the cadence of the copy. Speak as quickly as you would if you were talking to someone, and speak as you would in a real conversation, what I call conversational speed. Ad-lib where appropriate. Give yourself a realistic lead-in to the front of the copy. Stay in the moment. Pick up cues. React to other performers, if there are any, and don't allow any air between your line and theirs, except when it makes sense to pause. Understand the message in a commercial, your character's role in it, and your relationship to other characters, if there are any. If you're going for a real person character, keep your delivery flatter and thrown away. Keep your eye-brain-mouth coordination working on all cylinders. If the copy has short sentences, memorize each line and deliver them without looking at the page.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.